Hey everybody, good morning from sunny CLE. It's a gorgeous spring day. As you can tell, I am driving east into the sun glare. But I wanted to share some thoughts I've been having that have been swirling in my head. Mostly about virtual reality, gaming, and the future of how we educate our kids. 2 weekends ago, I went to go see Ready Player One with my son. Not my first choice of movies, but my son asked me to go with him, and I don't pass up opportunities to go on these dates with my soon-to-be college-bound son. Anyway, Ready Player One, if you haven't seen it, it's about a future that exists where the reality is horrible and the population escapes to what's called the Oasis, which is a virtual reality. Everyone's hooked up to a headset and you go into the Oasis. You can be anyone and anything, and you game and you try to earn coins and you try to unlock challenges and you try to find Easter eggs and get keys and all of that. So I don't want to give too much of the movie away, but it got me thinking. Some people will look at the movie, I'm sure, and say, oh, that could never happen. We would never be that disconnected from reality, and we would never need to, live in a world where there's gaming. And then there are other people I know who look at the future of gaming and where kids are today, just Minecraft and heck, Fortnite or Grand Theft Auto, and say, oh my God, games are destroying our kids' mind. They're turning them to jello, and they're not learning to think. Games are bad. Well, regardless of how you feel about it, that's the thing. Games are here to stay. That's, I think, what the movie made me realize, that whether we want it to or not, the future is gaming. We are raising gamers. We are raising kids who want to do nothing but game. And we need to recognize that, and we need to make our peace with it. If you can't beat them, join them. We're never, and if we continue to fight it by creating classrooms that are anti-gaming, that don't have an element of fun, that don't have an element of play, that don't have an element of restarting and hitting the reset button and trying again, then we're going to lose kids. And that's not our job as educators. Our job is to meet our learners where they are. It's not to get them to meet us where we are. And that's, I think, really the most important thing. So as you start winding down your year and thinking about the year ahead, I'm going to ask you to do two things. Actually, sorry, one thing, but I'll give you two ways to do it. Start thinking about how to gamify your classroom. Whether it's something as simple as like starting to play more Quizlet Live or Kahoot or Quiz, adding those elements. That's a simple start. I'll add some links to this post so that you can follow things on your own. But I think two things I would really like you to consider. One, getting rid of grades and instead making things about experience points. Gamers call those XP. Having students try to acquire points instead of grades. I promise you it's going to be way more meaningful to them. And the second thing, like I said, is to explore those platforms over the summer. Start exploring some platforms, and they're out there, that will make your classroom or your curriculum or your lessons a little more gamified. You don't have to do it alone. There's help out there. So as you're exploring this summer, consider some of the links that I'm going to post there for you. As always, be sure to share. I'm interested to see what you're already doing to gamify your classroom. That's been my personal goal this year. Someone you definitely want to follow is Mr. Matera on YouTube. Follow his YouTube channel. You'll see the link in the post. And I hope you have a gorgeous Tuesday and an awesome we're almost there. We are almost there. Hope you get through it. Talk to you soon.